How's it going, everybody? It is Mr. Chip 918 here, back with a new video. Today, I have another story time for you guys, and today's story time is the time I got caught wagging by my deputy principal at school. So yeah, let's get into it. So it all starts back in 2019 it was, and I think I was year 11 at the time, and this was like at the end of the year when we have exams. And basically, school for me was pretty shit. Like, all my teachers hated me, the school hated me, my principal hated me, and basically, like, let's just say school was just not how should I say it? School was just not the right time, the right place for me. Because some people, school is for them, some people, school isn't for them. And that was me. School was not for me. And so basically, I would usually kind of skip classes and get in trouble a lot around this time of the year. Because when it's exam time, a lot of people do kind of take time off and use it as their study hours, but I just used it as just to walk around town and shit. And so yeah, let's just get into it. So me and my one friend, me and him have fucking done so much dumb shit together, and let's just say that we're like Dumb and Dumber pretty much. So let's just put it at that. So we get to school in the morning, and I'm already like saying to my mate, we're definitely wagging today. Like, I'm just not feeling it. Fuck this shit. Like, fuck school. And my mate's like, yeah, same. Like, I legit feel the same way. I was like, yeah, fucking oath. So we planned it out. Like, we're planning to fucking go rob a bank or something. Like, we planned it out. So at this time, so at lunchtime at 12:30, we're gonna dip and we're gonna walk around the back. And there was certain ways that you could wag. So like, there'd be certain areas, but most of the times it had cameras there, and there'd always be a teacher or someone up there watching and stopping kids and asking them where they're going, do they have a pass. And let's just say we didn't grab a pass, but we were determined. The time got to 12:30. I text my mate, I'm like, yep, meet me at the spot. So I meet him at the gym. And the gym is kind of near where we need to go. And where we need to go is around at the back of the gym. So, we both meet up, we're like, alright, let's do this shit, fuck this shit, let's just go. So, without even thinking, we just walk up the stairs, go around the back, and there's a teacher there. And the teacher's like, hey, where you boys off to? And we're like, oh, we're gonna go get our lunch. Our parents are gonna come drop it off for us, and she's like, oh, that's fine, you can just wait here. And we're like, oh, there's this thing, they're like parked down the road and they kind of don't want to come up, so we have to kind of go down to them. And then the teacher was like, nah, I don't believe you guys, like, I can just go down and get the food for you. And we're like, oh, never mind. We walk off, and then my friend's like, fuck, bro, how are we gonna get around this? And I'm like, dude, watch this shit. So we walk down and get back to the front of the gym. I tell him, listen, alright, as soon as the lunchtime ends, we're gonna hide in these toilets, wait for everyone to go to class, and the teacher, and as soon as that teacher leaves, we book it, and we run out of the school. We go down the street, and we go to the duck pond. And the duck pond was like the main area where everyone wags, because it was like a playground, and it was like a huge little bush area. It was pretty cool. Like, if you were going there, you would at least see like maybe like 10 people wagging, like, legit at any time. So yeah, we're waiting in these toilets for like maybe 20 minutes, just waiting until the bell rings. And the bell rings, we're like, alright, this is us, let's do this. And we both look at each other. We're kind of nervous, but not really, because this is kind of the usual, but we kind of took a different approach to it. But we're like, nah, we got this. So the bell rings, and we're looking for that one teacher that was up there waiting, and we see the teacher walk down and go into her class. We're like, yes, this is it. This is the time. And so basically, we fucking book it out of the toilets, run up the stairs, and just start running. Because there's a camera there, but luckily, I don't know why, they must have moved the camera on another angle so that they couldn't see. So we had to jump over this kind of high fence so then the camera couldn't see us, but that's alright. And we jump over the fence, and then my mate jumps over and we're like, run! And we think that like everyone's watching us, so obviously the adrenaline's running through, we're like, oh dude, fucking run! And so we just start running like fucking fast as to the duck pond, and we sit down, we're like, yo, you good? Yeah, we're good. I don't think no one saw us, I don't think no one's following us. And let's just say that we forgot about another camera that was there. So there was that first camera that I said that was facing the other way, but it was facing the other way because they installed a new one and we didn't know about it. And of course they're not going to tell the students that they've installed a new camera. Like of course they want to catch us. So the camera caught us, legit, face and all, jump over the fence and just start running. And in that direction, that's where the duck pond is. So obviously, if you're trying to chase someone or see someone wagging, you would go there because that's where we ran in that direction. And so about half an hour passes by, and I meet up with my other mates that wagged, and we're like, "Hey, what? You're wagging too?" And then they're like, "Yeah, fucking hey, you are." And so we all meet up, and we're in this like big group, and we're just fucking around in the duck pond, like fucking chasing the ducks and like swinging on shit. And we start to walk back because it's starting to get like the end of the day, like 3 o'clock-ish. We should probably leave. We're walking down the fucking back road of the duck pond, and we hear a car. And usually you don't get that stressed out when it's a car because it's usually like maybe an old person or someone going to the duck pond to feed the ducks, or maybe someone's got their kid and they want to go to the playground. So we weren't really fazed by it. We were just talking, laughing, fucking around, just walking. And then it slows down and like all of us just turn around and look. And it's like blacked out windows, and then like the window rolls down and everyone's faces just change. And guess who it fucking is? It is my deputy principal rolling down the window, and he's like, I need to speak to Jackson and Cameron real quick. And let's just call him Jackson. He's like, I don't know, that's just a name that came up in my head real quick. So me and Jackson, we go over, we're like, fuck, and our friends are like, oh shit, like we're all gonna get fucking detentions. And yeah, basically he told us, he's like, you guys are going back to school right now, otherwise you guys will be going to see the principal and you will be getting stood down. And we're like, oh shit. Basically, if you don't know what getting stood down is like you get a whole week off school and like goes on your school records. So yeah, that's kind of bad. So like we're like, oh yeah, no, we'll go to school. We're actually walking back. He's like, if I ever see you doing this again, you're gonna get a Saturday detention, and Saturday detentions fucking suck. It's on a Saturday. You have to go to the school in your uniform on a Saturday, early in the morning, sit there for an hour doing completely fuck all, and when you come out, you can do whatever, but it's still a Saturday detention. It's still so shit. So we're like, hell fucking no, we ain't gonna get that. So we go back to the school, and the deputy principal's there waiting for us, and he's like, alright, now I'll go back to class, and I don't want to see you ever doing that again. And we're like, oh yes sir, rah rah rah. We go back, we get into class, and it's the last period, and it's always on a Wednesday, last period. I have this fucking bitch of a teacher, bro. I can't remember what her name is, but I'm not gonna say just for reasons not out on YouTube. But I walk in and she's like, oh, look who decided to show up. But I look at her and the whole class is looking at me because obviously I wasn't there for like fucking 3/4 of the class, and I come in like the last 15 minutes, and I'm just like, oh yeah, I had to go talk to the deans. And then she's like, no surprises here. Alright, take your seat. I'm just like, in my head, I'm like, I'm about to throw a fucking book at your head, bro. Honestly, like, that's what I felt every single time. I just wanted to throw a fucking book at her head. Because she'd always get me in trouble and like send me to the deans almost every day and kick me out of her class. Like, there's no point in me even being there because I legit done fuck all. I didn't pass one thing in her class. And she'd always email my parents and ring them saying like, oh, Cameron's doing bad. Oh, shut the fuck up! Honestly. Like, I know she's trying to be a teacher, but like, imagine beefing with someone that's fucking only 16. Like, fucking get a life. Jesus. Anyway, that was the story time of how I got caught by my deputy principal at school. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Take care and peace.